Oh, am I ever sweaty? What's happening, people? Welcome to the video. Today is Monday, February 11th, I believe. We just finished up back in biceps. You guys saw some footage at the start of this video from that workout. And we are back at home base. Right Fit's been under construction now for the last few weeks, so we've had to go to Planet Fitness to do most of our workouts, actually, which is a pain because then I can't film very well. So we got some footage from today's workout and then just finished up 30 minutes on the treadmill, which is not a usual cardio session. So I'll talk about that in a minute. We're gonna head home and have our post-workout Cheerios, and I'll talk to you guys about the changes that happened starting today for prep as far as cardio and nutrition goes, and then we'll continue on with our day. So I'll see you guys back at home. I'm tired. So thankfully, my Cheerio quantity has stayed the same. Still 90 grams, still 150. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Still 150. Hi. You don't want Cheerios. Still 150 grams of egg whites, and dude, go get your toy. And still 1 scoop of protein. But this week, starting today, we went from 2,500 calories down to 2,200, so a 300 calorie drop, which I'm gonna feel usually, you know, by Wednesday, Thursday, when there's a drop, that's when it starts to hit me. So I'm fully expecting by Wednesday, Thursday not to feel that great, but do it for the shreds, right? Do it for the shreds. And then training-wise, we've adjusted cardio, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head because this is day one. I got it all written down, but I think from the morning, my 4 sessions of 30 minutes in the morning switched to, so 4 sessions of 30 minutes is now 4 sessions of 40 minutes, and then we kept the post-workout HIIT, which I've done basically this entire prep. So that's 1 session post-workout HIIT on the spin bike. And then we added a post-workout 30 minutes. So cardio went up pretty significantly. And then, as I said, 300 calorie drop in our total caloric intake. So this week should yield a pretty good drop. I fully expect to see like 158 something this weekend, because we were that 159.7 before. I know it's in there, right? Could have just been some little fluctuations with water or something like that that caused us to go up a little bit. But overall, I anticipate this week will be a pretty good drop. So today we're gonna chill for a little bit. We're home now. It's noon, which is usually a little bit later than what I usually am home by. Usually I'm home a little bit earlier, but I had a little bit more clients this morning, and then that extra 30-minute post-workout treadmill obviously added to the time I was at the gym. So now we're gonna just chill, enjoy our meal, and then we'll touch base in a little bit. All right, people, so I want to take a second and talk about something that is very important to me, especially when it comes to, you know, setting a lofty goal like bodybuilding. It's not easy. I'll be the first to say this shit is not easy. But whatever it is, we don't have to talk about bodybuilding specifically, but if you're setting your goal and then you complain about how hard it is to reach it, that just drives me nuts. You have to be ready and be willing to do whatever it takes to reach your goal. And we're going to use the example of bodybuilding and a contest prep because that's what I'm involved with right now, and that's what I know, that's what's close and dear to me, but this can be applied to anything. So with bodybuilding, I've heard people say and complain, you know, I don't want to get up early and do my cardio, or I'm tired of eating, you know, XYZ food over and over again, or whatever it is, or I'm tired of not having energy because I'm, you know, dieting and all these things. But if you're getting into bodybuilding, if you're getting into, you know, wanting to step on stage, there's certain things that are gonna happen that if you do your research and if you're involved with it and you understand it, that it's gonna be hard, and there's gonna be a lot of times, especially as you get closer to the show like I am right now, there's gonna be days where you're like, man, I don't want to train, right? Or like you look at your meal and you're like, man, I would kill to have, you know, like a bagel instead of oatmeal. Like but you have to also accept the fact that you're doing this for you. If you seriously want it bad enough, you're gonna do whatever it takes to do it. You're gonna get up early, you're gonna stay up late, you're gonna get your meals, you know, in, you're gonna train, you're gonna do as much as you can in the gym, you're gonna do the work, you're gonna get it done, you're gonna do it to the best of your ability. And again, bodybuilding aside, any goal that you have, especially if they're, you know, bigger than just, you know, I don't know, something simple like, I don't know, I wanna eat better, like, you know, something grander than that. Like, it's not gonna be easy, right? And if you truly want that, you have to accept that, understand it, and be like, okay, it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to do whatever it takes to do it. I'm gonna again, let's talk bodybuilding. I'm gonna do my cardio, even if I don't want to, right? I'm gonna get up at 4 because if I don't, I'm gonna not be able to do my cardio because then I gotta go to work, right? Or I'm gonna stay up late because I need to practice posing even if I've worked a 12, 13, 14-hour day, right? Or you're gonna cook all your food, you're gonna prep it, you're gonna pack it, and you're gonna eat it, and you're not gonna bitch and moan about doing it because that's what you have to do, and that should be what you want to do. You should want to do, you know, the 4 or 5 things every single day that you have to do to reach that goal, because you know if you don't, you're not going to reach it and you're not going to be your best. Okay, so I just wanted to get off my chest because I've seen a lot of it kind of locally in my circle, in my town, and on social media of people complaining, and for me it's like, okay, you're choosing to do this. You can't complain. No one's saying like you have to do this. Like no one's looking at you and be like, if you don't get on stage, like, you know, you're fired from your job or your partner's gonna leave you. Like it's not like that, right? This is something that you got to be able to do it for you, and you've got to want to do it and love to do it, and the struggles that are going to come with it, you've got to be willing to take that in and handle it and do the things you need to do. So I know it was a bit of a rant, kind of randomly in this video, but I wanted to put it in there because it's been weighing on me, and I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to give you guys my view on it, my perspective on it, and hopefully help you guys, you know, take this in and be like, oh, you know what, maybe that is me, maybe I'm that person, or maybe I know somebody and they need to see this, or I need to relay this message to them because, you know, they're complaining and they shouldn't be. So that's my thought of the day, randomly at 1:30 in the afternoon. So we're gonna go pack up food the rest of the day. We got one more meal, and then we got 2 more meals to pack before we go back to work. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. I gotta wait a little bit longer to eat, but when I do eat, I'll show you that. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. My favorite last meal with carbs today. We've got our beef, potatoes, green beans. This meal has not changed, thankfully again. This is like my favorite meal of the day for sure. We got 5-ounce ground beef, some green beans right there, and 220 grams of potatoes. So this is the last meal with carbs today, guys. It's 2 o'clock, and the remainder 2 have 0 carbs. I'll show you those, but for now, we're gonna chill, watch some YouTube videos, and then eat this, and then edit this video, and then we're going back to work. So I'm gonna relax and just chill, because this is unreal. Okay, I thought I'd show you my last 2 meals of the day. As you can see, there is no carbs. So meal number 5, which used to be chicken and rice, is now just 5 ounces of chicken, 5 grams of coconut oil, and some green beans. Oh, I'm gonna miss that rice. And then our last meal, this one has stayed the same, which is 1 egg, 150 grams of egg whites, 2 ounces of chicken, and some spinach. So those are the last 2 meals of the day, guys, and as I mentioned, no carbs, so energy levels will probably start to dip near the end of the day because of that lack of carbohydrates, but I'm not doing anything strenuous, I guess I could say. I train in the morning, get my cardio done in the morning, basically just working with clients the rest of the night, so I don't necessarily need that extra fuel. So that's why for me personally, and I've always done this, is to try to taper my carbs down as the end of the day approaches. I'm a big fan of training kind of mid-morning. That 9, 10, 11 o'clock for me is perfect because I'm up so early. By then I usually have like 2 meals in me, which usually have carbs. This morning, for example, we had oats with our first meal and then some rice with our second meal. So we were well fueled up, and then the carbs post-workout, carbs midday with the beef and potatoes, and then the rest of the day we taper it down with just basically protein and vegetables. So that's the game plan, and the rest of the night, as I said, we're with clients, and it's late, about 8 o'clock we'll be home, a little after 8 I guess, because I have clients till 8, so maybe 8:15 we'll be home, pack the lunch up for tomorrow, and then we'll be ready to go for the next day. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope you enjoyed my little rant about, you know, kind of sucking it up and accepting that things are going to get hard, and you're going to have to do things you don't want to do. There's going to be times where you don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to do your cardio, but you're going to do it, right? You want the end result. So suck it up, do what it takes, and get it done. Anyways, we're going to not rant again. We're going to end this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like if you did, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next.